Hello, everybody. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now, and welcome to the Morning Jolt, where we give you small tidbits of data, information, and inspiration to make better decisions today. It's a tactical podcast about making today better today, and much has been written for entrepreneurs, salespeople, parents, people about overcoming fear to be successful. There are many TED Talks, books, all that inspire us to act, right? To, do those fire walks. They motivate us to do these incredible things. And I see this, and I love these types of things. And time again, I see all these people say, let's overcome our fears. And they share these really inspirational quotes. But why then do so many people, not just entrepreneurs, not just salespeople, but parents, individuals, fear shuts them down? It just shuts down their brain. They stop acting. They stop thinking. The fear of failure, right? I was speaking to a potential client late last night, and just the fear of rejection in his job is stopping him from making decisions. And so I'm going to talk to you about a concept today that I teach in my coaching practice, that I teach to my family and my kids, and I've taught for years, that I want you to try to incorporate today. You can do this as a parent, you can do this as an entrepreneur, and you can for sure do this as a salesperson. And it's going to help you get more prosperity in your life. And I talk about it in a Forbes article I wrote a while ago about getting to $1 million in sales. And getting to $1 million in sales is actually a lot easier than you think about it. It goes down to the concept of finding a repeatable process and then duplicating it over and over. That's really the first piece. And yielding to fear, right? When fear overtakes you, it can be masked in many forms that you think are productive. That's the trick. You think that you're not succumbing to fear because you're doing things that you think are busy. It can be clouded in the myriad of these, what you think are fruitful activities. For example, researchers James Hayton and Gabriella Cacciotti from Harvard Business Review, they wrote, many entrepreneurs are paralyzed by the fear of failure. They spend more time talking about issues in these quote-unquote strategy sessions instead of actually doing something about them. They're not actively on the phone trying to get new customers. They're in these quote-unquote brainstorming sessions figuring out how to find new customers. That's how we mask we are getting stuck by fear. Let me give you some examples. If you're brainstorming why you need to call more customers, or you're discussing reasons, or strategizing all of the time rather than actually doing it, stop talking and start doing. Pick up the phone, right? Make some mistakes. Don't be confused by your own schedule, prioritized, or how busy you think you are. Not taking action is always wrong. Choosing to wait is taking action, and different than neglectfully doing nothing. You must train yourself every day to have a bias towards action. And that's why I really train the concept of break things. Let me explain what this means. As an entrepreneur, as a parent, as a leader, as a salesperson, always have the mindset to break processes, break things. When you go out and break things on purpose, it creates a little bit of chaos, a little bit of animosity in your life, which forces you to relook at problems or relook at old things in a new way. It forces you to ask hard questions. And when you break things, it makes you uncomfortable and forces you to move and do things differently. A lot of people don't like that. They want safety. They want security. And I want to be really clear with this statement. If you want security, go to prison. There is no safer place than prison. It's called maximum security for a reason. Everywhere else, there's risk. So ask hard questions and learn to break things. And here are the 3 rules. Number 1, proactively try to break things. Find the limits of yourself, your team, and your business. Actively find problems that you can break. Intentionally try to break them. Create opportunities for chaos. For salespeople, right, this would mean do things outside of your comfort zone. Send video texts. Send humorous gifts, right? Send things that are not in your typical voice. Use Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, right? Do things that you wouldn't normally do. Be creative. Number 2, aim to your potential, not the quotas. This is so important. Remember, quotas, those are set by financial people. Your potential is set by yourself. Set the bar so high that it's going to exhaust you to get there. Always set the bar to your potential. And number 3, remember, everything is figure-outable. Everything. Don't start with something as a no. That can't happen. Everything is figure-outable. If you want to achieve something, create the targets and plan to get there. You can always solve it. And this is an important note. There's a difference between break things and recklessness. You don't just do the Wild West and just start breaking things and making absolute chaos. Break things is a strategy. You want to break things strategically and break things that you can repair. You don't want to just make a huge mess of everything that's important. You can't be reckless. You have to be smart about it. But when you do it smart, you create strategic chaos in your life and in your business, and it forces you to relook at things and push yourself towards better prosperity and more revenue and cash flow in your life. I know this is important. I've seen it work, and I've seen it generate thousands and millions of dollars for people in their businesses and in their lives. And it will work for you. I know this, and I guarantee it. If you want more content, first of all, like and review this podcast. Subscribe to it on Apple or Spotify. You can follow me on Forbes. I've got a new article coming out in the next 2 weeks. You're going to love it. It's all about the second wave and how to survive it with COVID. You can follow me on Twitter at Don Markland or on Instagram, executivecoach.don, or my website, accountabilitynow.net, and get the free ebook and get into the 4 C's Mastery program. Or you can check out my company, the greatest digital marketing agency in the world, 411 Locals. And folks, this is your Morning Jolt.